Hi, my name is Garcia. I am a trial attorney and litigation manager here for the Simon Law Group. We've recently opened offices in Austin and Houston, Texas.
Hi, my name is Greyson Goody. I am a partner at the Simon Law Group and I've been here for about 10 years. At the Simon Law Group, we do catastrophic injury cases and we specialize in spine cases, brain injuries, and wrongful deaths. I became involved in this case early on. We got it referred over by a good friend of ours.
We had two main plaintiffs in the case. One individual stayed in the hospital for approximately 3 weeks. Other individual was in the hospital about 72 days, and so we were actually brought in after, I'd say, the first individual was released, but while the other individual was still in the hospital. What really is just heartbreaking here is our client, they were actually mother and daughter. Mom went back to Arizona to help the daughter move. She was on her way back to California to sit for the bar exam and hopefully to start her legal career here in California. They were in Riverside, well, I should say in between Riverside and Palm Springs, where they encountered some inclement weather. And that's where the defendant truck driver jackknifed across all lanes of traffic, and our clients slid underneath the perpendicular trailer.
The moment that you see that first photograph, it really is impactful. There's glass all over the ground. There are firemen cutting them out of the car with jaws of life. In fact, one of the client's faces was completely peeled back so that these fractures could be repaired.
And so from very early on, we realized that this case was going to be different than others in that we have two individuals with some pretty significant brain bleeds in their CT imaging. So we're looking for demonstratives that can really help tell the jury the damages and just the traumatic experience that these two young ladies that went through.
And in doing so, I always like to have demonstratives for every single witness. So you're thinking about neurologists, spine surgeons, neuropsychologists. These are the things that you want to think about from the outset and plan your case early so that you can use demonstratives with these witnesses as you get ready for trial. So the injuries in this case were so extensive that we wanted to have a bunch of different demonstratives. There's only so much that you can do with a skull in trial. There were a lot of skull fractures. There were skull surgeries where they put plates in the face to repair the orbital, the jaw. It was important to be able to take a demonstrative, like a skull, put it into a video and show how these surgeries took place, because when you see her face to face, you really don't see all those things.
We also did something that we don't always do, but we would like to call it a damages flyover. And that is essentially a visual demonstrative that at the outset gives the jury an opportunity to just see the extent of the injuries. We were very fortunate enough to not only work with the folks at DK, but also early enough where we were able to take control of the treating doctor's depots, have the foundation laid for the videos, and then even use snippets of the videos in our discovery responses. By the time we were slated to start taking the expert depositions, I think that they realized that we had never blinked once and we're ready to try the case, as evidenced by the early creation and use of these animations and various illustrations, and really how we approached the case the entire time. We stood firm and ultimately settled the case for $11 million. It's important to work with folks and companies that have experience in taking the operative report and getting it 80% of the way there. And then from there, through the video animation that we were able to play at deposition, we discuss the course of his treatment, and when we get to the actual procedures, we pull up the video and we discuss, is this an accurate, depiction of the type of surgeries that we performed.
You know they get scared in depositions when they start objecting to foundation, and then they come back and they say, where was this illustration done? Where was this animation done? Because they're trying their best to exclude them at trial because they're so damaging for the defense.